Today, I want to talk about reward-based dieting. That's the concept that you eat really healthy and track everything during the week, but on the weekends, usually Saturday and Sunday, you eat whatever you want. You're now not accountable with what you're putting in your mouth. And I'm not a huge fan of that approach. And I also want to go over why a lot of the times the people that incorporate that approach see weight gain. So first thing we have to do, and we do this at Spaduti Fitness, the first 14 days we call it a pre-dieting phase. That's trying to figure out how many calories it takes for a client to maintain their current weight. Once we have that information, then we can transition into a dieting phase. So let's take a look at this sample. Let's say after a 2-week assessment, the client was averaging 2,000 calories per day in a certain weight. So we decide to incorporate a 5% deficit, which will subtract 100 calories from 2,000, and that would be 1,900 calories. And we institute that 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Now, we wouldn't tell a client to do this, but let's just use this example for the reward-based dieting part of things. So a client eats 1,900 calories 5 days a week, but on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, they don't track anything. They're not accountable with what's going in their mouth. They've seen a little bit of weight loss during the week, so they're happy and they want to reward themselves. Now, first of all, we're not dogs. We don't need a treat every time we do something good. I'll give you a pat on the head. I'm not giving you a treat or food because you did something well. We see progress. We want to keep that method in play and keep working with it so we see continuous weight loss. But let's say this reward-based dieting approach, on Saturday and Sunday, they're eating whatever. Well, what happens? What we tend to see is on Saturday and Sunday, they're happy they lost weight. They want to tell their friends, let's meet at Denny's for breakfast. Awesome. How about we go out to gotta go to Olive Garden. It's my cheat day. It's my cheat day. Got to go do this. So they go to Olive Garden. And then what happens after that? I'm going to go out for quesadillas and margaritas with the crew. God, I got to go out and party a little bit, have some drinks. I'm losing weight. I feel good. Well, anybody who has done that in the past, which I'm sure we all have, it's very, very easy to come up to 2,800 calories, to consume 2,800 calories while doing that, right? We all know that. But what happens is, if you're supposed to be in a deficit and your caloric intake's 1,900, well, you subtract 1,900 from 2,800, that leaves you with an extra 900 calories. So now you're in an overage. You're no longer in a caloric deficit. You're no longer losing weight. Now, let's say that person also does that on Sunday. Oh, it's bill season. I got to go do this, 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 and that. We're going to drink and party and have fun. And they intake another 2,800 calories. Well, that's another 900 calorie overage. And that takes you to 1,800 calories. So through all that dieting during the week when you were so good and you were tracking everything, that all was pretty much blown because the deficit we created for those 5 days is 500. The caloric overage and the calories you consumed for the week, you were over by 1,800. So if you subtract 500 by 18, that leaves you with a 1,300 calorie overage for the week. So you're no longer in a caloric deficit. You're no longer losing weight. You're retaining some major water because you're consuming crazy amounts of food, and a lot of those foods your body isn't used to. And what's that lead to? Weight gain. And then what do you usually see is this pattern continues. People become upset or they become depressed because they're not achieving their goal. When in turn, if they would have just looked back and planned a bit better for these outings, which here at Spaduti Fitness we teach people how to do, they would have still seen a weight loss while still enjoying time out with friends and enjoying some foods they love. So the main takeaway is this. I'm not a huge fan of reward-based dieting. I don't even really believe in cheat meals. I believe you can work any meal into your meal plan if you have some basic or a little nutrition education, and that's what we try to teach here at Spaduti Fitness. So hopefully this video helped you guys out or gave you a better understanding of why reward-based dieting really doesn't work. If you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me at Bryon, Bryon, at SpadutiFitness.com, and we'll catch you guys next video.